Ever feel tired even after doing absolutely nothing all day? Like your body is fine, but your mind just feels drained for no clear reason. You wake up, check your phone, scroll a bit, and suddenly your energy is already low before the day even begins. And the weird part is, you didn't even do anything physically exhausting. This is exactly what we're breaking down today on BrainDecoded. Because the truth is, you're not physically tired, you're mentally exhausted. And once you understand this, everything about your energy levels will start to make sense. Before we go deeper, take 1 second to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss content like this that actually improves your daily life. Trust me, this might be one of those videos that changes how you see your own mind. Let's start with something most people ignore. Overthinking. Your brain is constantly running in the background. Even when you think you're resting, you replay conversations, imagine future problems, and create scenarios that haven't even happened yet. This non-stop mental activity quietly drains your energy more than any physical workout ever could. Think about it like having 50 apps open on your phone at the same time. Even if you're not using them actively, your battery is still being drained. That's exactly what overthinking does to your brain. It keeps everything running in the background, slowly exhausting you without you even noticing it. Now here's the scary part. Most of this thinking isn't even useful. It's repetitive, negative, and often focused on things you can't control. So instead of solving problems, your brain is just stuck in a loop, burning energy for no real outcome. And that's one of the biggest reasons you feel tired all the time. Now let's talk about something even more common. Screen time. The moment you wake up, your brain is hit with notifications, messages, and endless content. Your mind doesn't get a chance to wake up naturally. It gets overloaded instantly, and this constant stimulation keeps your brain in a state of alertness all day long. Scrolling might feel relaxing, but it's actually doing the opposite. Your brain is processing hundreds of images, videos, and ideas in a very short time. Every scroll is a new piece of information, a new comparison, a new thought. And all of this adds up to mental fatigue by the end of the day. Even worse, most of what you consume isn't calming. It's fast, loud, emotional, and sometimes stressful. So, instead of recharging, your brain stays busy, trying to keep up with everything. That's why you can spend hours on your phone and still feel completely drained. And then comes the night where things should finally slow down. But for most people, this is where another problem begins. You lie in bed, ready to sleep, but your mind suddenly becomes active again. Thoughts start racing, worries pop up, and your brain refuses to shut off. This leads to poor sleep quality, even if you're technically getting enough hours. And without proper mental rest, your brain never fully recovers. So the next day, you wake up already tired, starting the same cycle all over again. It's not your body that needs rest. It's your mind that never got a break. And when this keeps happening day after day, it builds up. Your mental energy stays low, your focus drops, and even simple tasks start to feel overwhelming. You might blame laziness or lack of motivation, but in reality, your brain is just exhausted. It's been working non-stop without proper recovery. And the worst part is, this kind of tiredness isn't always visible. People around you might not even notice it, but you feel it every single day. That constant feeling of, I don't feel like doing anything, isn't always about discipline. Sometimes, it's a clear sign that your mind is overloaded. But here's the good news. Once you understand what's causing this mental exhaustion, you can actually fix it. And the solutions are simpler than you think. So now let's talk about the part that actually matters the most. How you can fix this without changing your entire life. Because the goal here is not to become a different person. It's just to give your brain space to breathe again. And once that happens, your energy starts coming back naturally. The first thing you need to understand is that your mind is not designed to be on all the time. It needs breaks just like your body does. But the problem is, most people never intentionally give their brain a break. Even when they're resting, they're still scrolling, thinking, or consuming something. One of the simplest things you can do is create small mental silence moments during your day. It sounds basic, but it works. Just 5 to 10 minutes where you do nothing. No phone, no music, no talking, just sitting quietly. At first, it might feel weird because your brain is used to constant stimulation. But slowly, this teaches your mind that it doesn't always need to be active. And this is where mental recovery actually starts. Another powerful fix is reducing unnecessary screen time, especially right after waking up and before sleeping. These 2 times are the most sensitive for your brain. Whatever you consume during these hours directly affects your mental energy for the rest of the day. Instead of grabbing your phone instantly in the morning, try giving yourself at least 20 to 30 minutes without screens. Let your brain wake up naturally. You'll notice your thoughts feel lighter and less scattered throughout the day. And at night, try replacing scrolling with something slower. It could be light reading, journaling, or just lying down in silence. The idea is to tell your brain that the day is ending, not starting a new stimulation cycle. Now let's talk about overthinking again, because this is the biggest energy drain for most people. One trick that actually helps is writing your thoughts down. When everything is stuck in your head, it feels heavier than it actually is. But when you write it on paper, your brain relaxes a bit because it no longer needs to hold those thoughts. It's like unloading extra weight you didn't even realize you were carrying. Another important thing is learning to separate what you can control and what you can't. A lot of mental exhaustion comes from worrying about things that are completely out of your hands. When you catch yourself overthinking, just pause for a second and ask, is this something I can actually change right now? If the answer is no, then your brain doesn't need to keep wasting energy on it. And one more thing that people ignore completely is digital noise. Not everything you follow online is good for your mental energy. Some content might seem harmless, but it constantly triggers comparison, anxiety, or unnecessary thinking. Cleaning your social media feed is actually a form of mental hygiene. The less chaotic input your brain gets, the calmer and more stable your energy becomes. Sleep also needs a small but important adjustment. It's not just about sleeping more, it's about sleeping better. Your brain needs consistency. Try sleeping and waking up at roughly the same time every day so your internal system resets properly. Even small changes like reducing bright screen exposure before bed can improve your sleep quality a lot. And better sleep directly means better mental energy the next day. Now, here's something important to understand. Recovery's not instant. Just like mental exhaustion builds up slowly, recovery also takes a bit of consistency. But the good part is, you don't need perfection, just awareness. Even if you apply only 2 or 3 of these habits, you'll start noticing a shift in your energy levels within a few days. Your mind will feel less crowded, your focus will improve, and that constant tired for no reason feeling will slowly fade. And that's really the main point of this whole video on brain. Most people think they need more motivation or more discipline, but in reality, they just need a quieter mind. Because when your mind is calm, energy doesn't feel forced. It just comes back naturally. You start feeling more present, more focused, and even simple tasks don't feel heavy anymore. So if you've been feeling tired all the time, don't just ignore it. It's not random, and it's not normal in the long term. It's your mind asking for less noise and more space. Now I want you to try something simple after this video. Pick just one thing from today's discussion and apply it for the next 24 hours. Don't overthink it. Just try it and observe how your mind responds. And if this video made sense to you, comment below and tell me which part hit you the most. Was it overthinking, screen time, or sleep issues? I actually read comments, and it helps me understand what topics you want next. Also, share this video with someone who always says I'm tired even when they didn't do much all day. It might help them understand what's actually going on. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to BrainDecoded because we break down real mental habits like this in a simple way that actually helps you in daily life. Take care of your mind, because once your mind is clear, everything else starts making sense.